Rod, I see you, brother. Rod Santiago, what do you tell a person whose workplace requires the use of preferred pronouns?
Well, then now you're getting into an issue of freedom of speech, freedom of religion. So if you're being forced to use them, then we would say you're being forced to do something that's unbiblical, and you must make a stand.
Okay.
You'd have to approach your bosses, and you'd have. I'm just being plain and straight down to the nub of the matter.
Sure.
There may be other nuances around there, but you got to go and you got to say. I remember there was one instance when for instance, I was playing for Chelsea Football Club, and the manager at the time wanted all the players to see a faith healer who was into spirituality, etc., and he was. Yeah, spirituality. And he said, I put the signal, said, like, boss, I can't do this. It goes against Christian conscience to actually, endeavor to engage in this practice. I mean, at that point, he respected my Christian beliefs, and he didn't fire me or, sell me on and trade me. This person may face a greater cost than I did. But this is why we're saying these are so important, because they're bringing Christian now. What do you really believe, and how far are you willing to go? We like to talk about the great men and women of old, and you talk about the Luthers and the Calvins and the Spurgeons and the Amy Carmichaels and people like that. Oh, they're fantastic. And I want to say, quite frankly, most of you wouldn't stand a chance with those people, because we're too weak in the scriptures and not God-centered enough. And that's not wanting to be harsh. It's just a reality. Is that this is calling us now to man up, if you like, to get steel in our souls. And this is why we want to provide these books to help people get steel. But hey, who knows? Unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, then great fruit from that. It might be that a person loses their job, and there's a great fruit from it that they don't even know of. Israel Folau, international rugby player for Australia, tweeted publicly from 1 Corinthians 6 about the homosexuality. Homosexuals won't inherit the kingdom, but it was in amongst a bunch of other sins there in terms of unrepentant sin, and he lost his position as an international rugby player, one of the best in the world.
I saw that.
At a high level. So and we say, in that line, we must follow.